EA Sports. It's in the game.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Barcelona, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Very quick thinking there. Oh, big chance. Surely now. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Opportunity to take the lead. Well, it can be a bit of a hit or a miss when you try to catch the ball in that manner.
Well, it's a difficult skill, and on this occasion, he can't quite pull it off. Just didn't hit it cleanly enough.
Given away by Barcelona. Rivaldo. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Modric. Evander. The ball with Luka Modric. Van Basten. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Real chance. Still alive. Well, they can bring it out now. Barca regaining possession. Rivaldo. Van Basten. It's with Rivaldo. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
Xabi Alonso. Are getting close to the half-time break, and the visitors find themselves behind. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Rafinha. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. And the danger's still on. And still danger here. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. "30 minutes to go then. Van Basten. Van Basten. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. And he does produce the yellow card.
Yeah, and it certainly deserved a yellow. It's a poor challenge, you have to say.
On to Kerkez. Evander. Well, trailing, but this looks promising. Di Maria. And here's Rivaldo. Di Maria now. Oh, in with a chance! Alas, he's made his move too early. Offside. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. A very effective challenge put in.
Well, Barca are nearly there, and their fans know it. Just listen to the support they're giving their team. Not long left now.
Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Modric. Barcelona now in... Wonderful chance! And a goal! They lead by 2 now! And that allows them to breathe a bit more easily.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Evander. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Rivaldo. Corner for Barcelona. Well, no danger now. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football, perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and sharing duties with me today, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Gerd Müller. Back with Sneijder. Sneijder. Sneijder! A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game. Just what they were hoping to produce. So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Fabian. Carles Puyol. Well, good run this. Now what can he do with it? Sneijder. Sneijder! He can't hold on to it. And play halted, free kick given. Now with Kerkez. Luis Diaz. Gerd Müller. Said Al-Owairan. Really getting stuck in. This could be the equaliser. Sensational goalkeeping from David De Gea. He's got to score! And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box, just begging someone to get on the end of it. And it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Müller. On the ball, Pavel Nedved. Moving the ball really well here. Promising sequence. Müller. Iran now. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Gerd Müller. Sneijder. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. So back underway here into the second half. Rewarded for that brilliant high press. Diaz must take the lead here. Took a nick on the way through, so a corner here. And still a chance. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. Pavel Nedved. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Luis Diaz. Couldn't keep it. Wesley Sneijder. Modric. He had to react, and did. Müller. Just 15 minutes remaining. Iran. Oh, it's a penalty! And what an opportunity for them, perhaps, to win it. This to give... Will he find the net? And the penalty is converted. A goal it is. And now he can exhale. Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Well, still pushing forward, it's a matter of whether or not they can come up with an equaliser. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Iran.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to the noise inside this stadium. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on. What a noise we've got.
And with play stopped, they will make the change now. Müller. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds off the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds...
And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on FC Goa.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
A truly magnificent start. An early goal in the game, just what they were hoping to produce. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Luis Diaz. Diaz. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Dumfries. Bellingham. Brandt. Garincha. Jamie Vardy now. Went in strongly to win the ball. El Shaarawy. Not the best challenge, free kick. Nothing wrong with the idea on the free kick, but the goalkeeper has it. Nuno Mendes. Now with Lucio. Jude Bellingham. And the referee blows for a foul. Alexis McAllister. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Luka Modric. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Deflected behind, corner forthcoming. And a simple clearance, a good one. Well, the keeper had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Garincha. And a big chunk of added time here, a minimum of 5 minutes. He's going forward well here. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway here, into the second half. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. McAllister. Jude Bellingham. Brandt with it. Alexis McAllister. El Shaarawy. Brandt. Vardy. And an astute piece of defending. Alexis McAllister. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Oh, he's lost possession. And he's through here. Oh, it's gone in! And from the tightest of angles, the keeper caught totally off guard.
Well, as you can see, they don't come much easier than this, do they? The defence was all over the place. He just walks it in. It's so poor.
Garincha. Brandt. Brandt with it. Vardy. Makelele. And Diaz has it. Diaz. It's with Makelele. Chances on. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Makelele. Oh, great piece of individual skill. Bellingham. Garincha. Jamie Vardy now. Well, they did have the ball, but not anymore. Good pass. Well, a really good run. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan. Both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
What can they do from here? Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good work to regain possession. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? And a goal! That is a very bright start. Perfect way to open.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, a very easy offside decision to make. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Barella. And winning it back. Dembele. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Kylian Mbappe. Now, who can he play it to? Mbappe? Ronaldo. Wonderful piece of tackling, Virgil van Dijk. Dembele. Jude Bellingham. Pedri. Dembele. Well, the threat was very real. They could level it. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. So, a level contest, 1-1. Kylian Mbappe. On to Messi. Real chance. And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Alexander-Arnold. Dembele on the ball. Looking for Ronaldo at every turn. Well, it's one pass after another. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. This could be the equaliser. Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And a textbook interception. Fine run from Mbappe. And still dangerous. Well, he's certainly not alone. Well read to ease the pressure. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. That's very decisive goalkeeping. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Ronaldo. Considerable momentum, courtesy of Ronaldo. But what can he produce from here? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Pedri. Jude Bellingham. Mbappe. Ronaldo. Here's Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. And nothing comes of that attack. Messi. Mendes. 10 minutes to go.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser. Surely they get another chance, maybe two.
Pedri. Bellingham. Well, can they turn one of these attacks into a goal? A fine reading of the situation. He has teammates around him. This could level it. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a tight game. Both sides had their moments and chances, but overall, they just about shaded it. A well-earned victory.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. Stuart, what are you expecting?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Really good challenge. A lot of forward thrust here from Ronaldo. Oh, it's a really well-timed challenge. Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Minge. Jude Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Cristiano Ronaldo. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Here's Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. Ronaldo. Well, the pass by Mbappe. He'll be disappointed. And Messi carries it forward. What's the chance to equalise? Superbly read and executed. Cristiano Ronaldo. Barella. Here's Ronaldo. Lovely work to get past his man. Danger still on. Corner conceded. It came off the defender. Just not a particularly good corner there. Ronaldo. It might be. Well, it looked so promising, but a goal kicked the outcome. Nuno Mendes. Bellingham. Mbappe. Here's Ronaldo. And the right place to cut out the pass. Well, it could be on for him here. Will he? He can't hold on to it. On a time for composure on the ball. Ronaldo. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Cristiano Ronaldo. The first half here comes to an end. So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway. Ronaldo on the move, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Throw-ins given. Bellingham. Messi. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Jude Bellingham. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Barella. Real chance! Magnificent challenge to win it back. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Mbappe. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And the ball is loose. Well, threat averted. Just the clearance that was called for. Ronaldo. Really getting stuck in. He's lost it. And he's broken free. Can he find the net? Well, what? And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally, I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
So, a level contest, 1-1. Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Ronaldo on the attack in the closing phase. Well, spot on with that challenge. Well, they couldn't keep it.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Barella. Cristiano Ronaldo. Mbappe. And a tidy challenge. And it crossed the byline, a goal kick as a result. And the substitution will occur now. Alessandro Bastoni. Pedri. Barella has it. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. What do you anticipate seeing, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
He has teammates around him. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Silva. Intercepted effortlessly. Jude Bellingham. In position. There it is. And just the ideal start.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Blaise Matuidi. He's given us away. Messi. Mbappe with it. Good run, very much in control of the situation. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. They've lost it. It's got to be! Oh, brilliant goalkeeping. Corner again. And he did what he had to do defensively. Oh, he's lost possession. Ronaldo, is this the moment? And the keeper more than equal to it. Keeper did his job to begin with. Alessandro Bastoni. Very quick thinking there. Bellingham. Barella. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Barella has it. Now with Messi. Mbappe. Can he find the right pass? And let's give credit. That's a foul, and it will be a potentially dangerous free kick. And a struggle to get it away properly. And the goalkeeper will claim it. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe with it. And an astute piece of defending. Bernardo Silva. Now with Matuidi. Nicely timed tackle. Oh, genuine chance. Still could be dangerous. And clears the danger. Well, offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Silva. And support available. Pretty simple save for David De Gea. Silva. Ronaldo. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. And time for the change now. Jude Bellingham. And Bellingham on to Messi. And a goal! A significant deflection, and no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, there it is. Quite clearly, it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there.
Rivaldo. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Isak. Just 10 minutes to go. Hamšík. Marmoush. Can he take the chance? Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Not the worst free kick in the world, but the goalkeeper equal to it. Messi. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know a minimum of 3 added minutes here. And teammates around him. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Well, now he's let that run out of play, and it will be a throw-in here. Bellingham. Now with Messi. Mbappe. Cristiano Ronaldo. Went in strongly, decisively. Mbappe. Ruud Gullit. Ronaldo. Jude Bellingham. Barella. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Lionel Messi. Is it going to end up being productive for them? Simple for Yashin. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Jude Bellingham. Well read to put an end to that attack. Barella. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. What a save! And well positioned to clear. And he might be through here. It has to be, surely. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, I won't get tired of watching this. It's an outstanding bit of play. Just look how far he runs with the ball. That's a great goal.
Messi. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball one. Mbappe. And Bellingham. This could square the game. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, this is worth watching again. Mbappe beats the challenge with such ease, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
Philipp Lahm. Gullit has it. Jude Bellingham. Bellingham. Messi. Kylian Mbappe. Barella. And he's in. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, let's have another look at this because Mbappe shows such skill to go beyond the defender. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So back underway. Intriguing contest this, given the 2-1 scoreline. And it took a little nick before it went over the touchline. So a throw in here. Alessandro Bastoni. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. And it's Messi going forward. What's he going to do next? He's given us away. And now Ronaldo with teammates in support. And Bellingham. Is it going to be? Couldn't quite hang on. And there it is! A goal! I must say, much to the annoyance of the keeper.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Ruud Gullit. A bit sloppy in possession. Gullit. Blanc. Well, gifting away possession. Barella? It might be. So now a corner. And the danger cleared. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here, but nothing comes of it. And the referee takes exception to the challenge. Free kick. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection!
Well, let's have another look, because that's a wonderful goal from that far out. But should the goalkeeper be beaten from that distance? I don't think so. Mind you, take nothing away from the strike. That was excellent.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Lam. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw-in it'll be. Ronaldo. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Ronaldo. Pretty simple save for David De Gea. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Mbappe. 10 minutes left for play. Ronaldo. The keeper completely untroubled. Minge. Here's Isaac. Here's Mbappe. And in with a real chance. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. What about the stoppage time situation? 2 minutes the word. Isaac. Messi. Nicely timed tackle. And so the referee blows for full time, and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, how do you see this one going?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Williams. Plenty of options. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Griezmann. Emphasis on the clearance, a good one. Bellingham. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he put them in front? It's still alive. And the danger is averted. Ronaldo. Nico Williams. And with that, the attack fizzles out. And cleared away. Promising attack this. Opportunity it is. And a goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. That will be such a boost for them.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. And this is Ronaldo at his best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. And he's through here. And another one! 2 quick goals! Will it turn out to be the 2-punch knockout?
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Two 2-0 now, and back underway. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Is this the moment? Well, goodness me, into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Federico Valverde. Cristiano Ronaldo. A very effective challenge put in. Chances on. Well, I think you could call that an escape. It looked a certain goal. Valverde. Now with Messi. They couldn't maintain possession. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And Messi with teammates to play it to. Barella, it's there for him. Well, really, it had to be further away from the keeper. Ronaldo. Tah. Wirtz. Oh, very effective play, and they might be onto something. Well, we're into the final half hour. Mbappe. Griezmann. Valverde. Lionel Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the keeper taking charge of the situation. Williams. Lionel Messi. Mbappe. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Ronaldo lost it. Ten minutes left for play. Oh, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Substitution time it is here. Danger averted for now. Nice looking pass. Isaac, in with a chance. Frimpong. Kylian Mbappe. And in with a real chance. And a goal to settle the issue once and for all.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything: skill, pace and power.
And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. And a creative look about this. And can he put them in front? And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Carazor. Atakan Carazor. And the ball with Shevchenko. Now can they make something happen? And he's broken free. Oh, great goalkeeping.
Well, that's a top quality save. Great anticipation.
Oh, it's in! A 2-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Carazor. Demirovic. Brun Larsen. And into the last 30 minutes now. Oh, in with a chance! A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this! 3 to the good now!
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Carazor. Angelo Stiller. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. Well-timed tackle. Will he finish? Denied by the bar. Back in play here. Oh, I think he'll be kicking himself. Ruled offside.
Well, his instinct should have told him he was offside there. He has to be more alert in the box.
Sol Campbell. Modric. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Campbell. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Claude Makelele. Now with Alonso. Ibanez. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Makelele. Alexander-Arnold. Claude Makelele. Campbell with it. It's with Makelele. Xabi Alonso. Sol Campbell. Ibanez. Alonso. Makelele. Ibanez. Kerkez. Xabi Alonso. And on to Alonso. It's with Makelele. Campbell. Really good interception. Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. Evander. Modric. Must be! And with that, the attack fizzles out. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant...
So back underway here into the second half. Alexander-Arnold. It's with Makelele. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And pretty routine for the goalkeeper. Masengo. Careless in possession. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. Well, play stopped. It is a free kick. Well, in truth, it could have been more challenging for the goalkeeper. Modric. And on to Alexander-Arnold. Just the challenge that was required. And they'll be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Moving into the advanced position, but really sticking to their task defensively. Evander. Andriy Shevchenko. And a goal! In the lead again! Fully deserved!
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. "20 minutes remaining. Mensah. Masengo. Andriy Shevchenko. Alonso. He's in here. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Hannoa Masengo. Owusu. Alexander-Arnold. Shevchenko. Now, who can he play it to? Not the best challenge, free kick. Evander. Shevchenko. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, they've controlled most of the game, haven't they? Their 1- and 2-touch passing has been sharp, the movement's been bright, and they've scored some good goals. They just need to keep their concentration through to the final whistle.
Shevchenko. Well, the keeper doesn't have to worry too much about that one. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.